we just finished ranting and raving about this tournament. And this is hilarious, guys. Now, some of you may not realize, but we just did some. There's a style of martial arts that I call some dumb shit. And we just did some dumb shit, and I gotta get credit for it because we just ranted and raved about this freaking tournament, and I forgot to press the record button. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is Grandmaster Oops, and I made a mistake.
You might be getting a case of some CRS.
Oh, that's the.
You know what CRS is?
Well,
Can't remember shit.
That's it. .com. I'm gonna have to do the website. And Wikipedia, they have a photo of me. Oh my God! So this is a situation. We had a tournament this weekend, and in the tournament, oh God, it was the OG, the UMAN OG. That's a long ass name too. Fountain of Youth. We're gonna have to call it the UMAN, the OG Nationals. Okay, so the OG Nationals. We officially gave Master Ty his sniper fighting, so we're gonna have to recap this whole damn thing. So sniper, he can't get emotional now because we already did it. Right? So it says you read it. Can you read it?
Yes.
You need your glasses.
Honor, respect, fighting forms, pioneers, legends, us one. That means we all are one.
Damn it. All right, what we're talking about?
We gotta talk about everything.
Recap.
Yeah. We was talking about so much.
Let's do it. Let's start it like this. With a recap, the three biggest things, or 4 or 5 biggest things, I don't care. What made this tournament worthwhile for you, Kiyoshi Tommy Chan, who came all the way from Florida, driving alone for many hours and didn't have too much sleep. And I want to thank you because not only did he help set up the tables, I should say the floor, you performed at a whole other level that those of you guys who saw it. And we're gonna. So let's start off with you. 4 or 5 things. Why should anyone come to this freaking tournament, and why, that's it.
First thing is that for me, breaking the ice to come back into competition after over 30 years not competing.
We determined it was 1987 that you haven't competed since.
Yeah, it's around there.
That's crazy.
So actually getting on the floor, meeting people, old friends. Some you recognize, some you might not recognize.
Some people look the same.
Yeah,
They all go to the same barber, right? They all bald.
Right. That one.
They all go to the same. They have afro sheaths and what's going on. They have the big frizz in the back.
Considering a lot of people were like losing their hair.
Yeah.
I got long hair.
Yeah. Where you bought that at?
Got the horse head.
Yeah.
That's real, baby.
Let me help you remember. You had mentioned, you had mentioned. Oh, what the hell you mentioned?
The
oh
hair.
My gosh! No, not the hair, man. now we're trying to recap what we said before, but the sniper fighter. Okay, let me just go back to this. So this sniper, to me, the reason I put together is the sniper concept is because all martial artists are part of the military. Not everybody in the military sees actual active duty, and people who compete in tournaments, to me, are the ones who have active duty. They actually get onto the field and do their fighting. But amongst the active duty, you have what would be the special forces. To me, the special forces are the people who actually win first and second place, so to speak. In other words, they're contenders. Then you have a bunch of competitors. There's people that never win, not even third place. I mean, to be honest, when they see active duty. The special forces are the ones who actually get things done. They take second and third place. But that first place to me is the sniper. That's the sharpshooter of the day, the one that hit the target the best. So whoever took first place, to me, is a sniper. You've reached the level of sniper, not because I'm saying it, because you earned it. So the grand champion forms is grand champion sniper. Sniper is not just fighting. Sniper is sharp forms and so on and so forth, and weapons included. So that's the recap from what I said before. So when you guys hear sniper, what the hell is that? Well, that means that you're not just special forces, you're the elite of the elite, because you were able to win, not just active duty on the field, not just place, but actually win. So the level of sniper. Yeah. Honor and respect. We spoke about a gentleman who literally completely blew us away.
That's right.
And I think it's probably good to start with that because that was incredible. So this is props to you, Ray Torres. You just did a testimonial about yesterday. Salute from Master
Salute.
Ty and all of us here because literally he spoke about things that, look, I'm going to pass it over to you
Yes.
since you're the one that had the first hand
Listen, you
experience.
spoke about the match that we had yesterday, and I was already praying for a wonderful situation with the whole vibration of the tournament.
When you rhyming, the Rhythm Nation,
Yeah.
go down, man. Freestyle. You what's up, man? That's the next battle. We have the new division for the mumble rappers.
But I think you did an awesome job just expressing yourself. You know, you had a back injury and you was able to still do your thing. Many people had injuries, so I take my hat off to you.
He did fighting forms and weapons. Bro, let me tell you something.
Wow.
Let me tell you
I thought
something.
It was just two.
No. He did fighting forms and weapons. Now, if you tell me, hey, we got a tournament, we're gonna fight, I'll go tomorrow. You ain't got to do forms. Forms. Give me a few months. Weapons, a few more months. So props to him because he kept it 100% real.
That's
And
right.
what he said was that he lost the fight. He wants to give you the medal. That blew me away just to think about that. But I didn't know he had a back operation. That's phenomenal.
And also the respect for the judges.
Yeah.
That's
He mentioned that he couldn't supersede the judges for what would be them, but in reality, I believe he would have been different if I would have reiterated the honor rule, which says, I believe that this person scored on me, even though you guys missed it, and I give him a point.
Yeah.
That's an honor rule that we'll be recapping over and over again, but using the same thing again, what do you think about Ray Torres now that you know?
Yeah, I didn't know much of him, but I think we're friends on Facebook. However, seeing the comment that he made on Ty's page, that showed a different level of integrity and honor. Amazing.
real.
This guy's a dangerous fighter too.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
No, they got highlights. Listen, the Torres twins have highlights, cartwheels, and jumping, spinning hooks, and freaking you name it, man. These guys, you know, they say I'm their uncle because it's like hip hop and martial arts, and I guess it's the big nose too that we have with all the interest in speaking. Adrian, you know, whatever. But yeah, those guys absolutely are definitely made from the same, you know, madness of me. But the honor and the respect is something that. Oh, but how about this? This is the last thing I'm gonna say about him. He used to be a police officer. You know why he left the force? He didn't want to be part of the corruption. I said it. Guys, listen to me. There's two people that I know that were police officers. They did not like things that were happening in their department. They both happened to do this in New Jersey. And they both left because they did not want to be involved with the corruption that was happening. Now, this is well over 20 years ago. But that's the integrity he has. Props to his mother, Carlene, because I know that's where that comes from. I'm just keeping it 100%. So I can appreciate that. Can you imagine that? Stepping away from a job like that most people would have been using that as a badge of taking the event, and they refused to be part of the law enforcement group that was, and I'll say where it's at. It literally was in Asbury Park. And there's a guy that I think he still has a gang of freaking thugs that are running things over there. I said it, and he got away from them over 20 years ago. That's who that guy is. Talking about integrity.
Integrity.
Yeah. Consistent. Master Ty, how did you feel you competed?
Oh, I feel that I competed pretty well, and I'm going to be doing better at the next one. And all the hard work definitely paying off. So I still want to just say I appreciate all the help and the push.
Now, there was a gentleman named Fernando, little Taekwondo guy, Fernando, and him and his brother were there. We used to call him the ear brother because these guys were my son, and my little brother Anthony. When they were little, their ears were like adult ears, you know, like baby New Years. And for some reason, they everyone except for Fernando, they grew into their ears because Fernando's still little. But man, my man, I love him. He literally went out there. He did his thing. I wish he would have stood for the grand champion, even though you're traveling and your students were there too. But it was such an honor because literally this guy, you know, his wife was there to support him. And to see him, I had him on my TV show back in 1994. And we used to go to the Junior International because they're part of Junior Taekwondo. So when he did,
When I first started trying to do it. Oh wow, it's still live. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna come on. Probably need to press start again.
We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. Don't even know if the camera. Check your phone to see. Guys, listen. So I'm delirious to the point where we recorded for about a half hour. I don't know if it's still live there because it says live, but we don't see our actual video on our part. So it might have ended. Oh, you booting up, man.
Yeah.
You know what?
Tom, are you on?
I'm gonna end this and then just come right back. Yeah, we turned it off anyway.
All right.
Jesus, can't believe this. And I'm